What's up, guys? Welcome back to German Dream. And I know it has been a long time since the last video. It's like almost a year or so. But yeah, finally I'm in Germany. As many of you already knew that I started this channel while I was still in India and while I was still doing my bachelor's, but now I'm in Germany. To be precise, I'm in Kaiserslautern and I'm enrolled in Technical University of Kaiserslautern and doing my studies here right now. So yeah, I'll continue this video with my entire journey from India to here, and I'll tell you some points and some mistakes I did. Now, probably not the mistakes, but some things that happened to me so that it might not happen to you. Okay, so without wasting any further time, let's just start this video.
One's a company, two's a crowd, three's a party coming, move around like fresh, fresh when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down. Enjoy the ride, catch some pillows in the Chevy. Hey, hey, slide a dial, lay low, hitting heavy. Hey, take your time, let me know when you're ready. Hey, hey, couple months I've been messing with this steady. Open for plans tonight, lost in the afterglow.
Okay, so in the starters, I would say that you should plan everything very early. Okay, like for me, I planned to come to Germany like 2 years earlier than this particular semester, but still I faced many problems during the way. I'll tell you what the problems I faced in everything. So the first thing is that you should prepare everything well advanced, like your documents and your visa appointment and everything. I know it's a very big issue to get visa appointment in India, so yeah, plan accordingly for visa appointments and everything, and apply to the university as soon as possible, because it works like magic if you apply early. Because if you apply early, you get admission early, and there is more chance that you can get admission in that university. Because if you apply late, the most of the seats are almost filled. Even if it's a non-NC course, the chances of you getting admission if you apply very late is very less. So I would suggest you to apply as soon as possible as the application starts. Okay, like I'm in TU Kaiserslautern now, and I applied in the month of May or June, I guess, and still I got admission in August. See the time difference. Okay, I applied to University of Koblenz, I applied to BTU Cottbus, TU Berlin, TU Chemnitz, and this university Kaiserslautern, and I got rejected from TU Berlin because of credit requirement in that theoretical part. I guess it's very difficult for Indians to cover the theoretical credit points for TU Berlin, because we don't have that much theoretical subjects in India in BTech courses. Yes, so I got rejected from Berlin, and I also got rejected from TU Chemnitz for that web engineering course. Yeah, it was web engineering. I don't know why I got rejected in that, but still they don't mention the reason in it. And I got admitted from BTU Cottbus in cybersecurity. I got admission in that University of Koblenz in Landau for web and data science course. Yeah, so the funny part is that I applied for web and data science in University of Koblenz when I applied for it, and then 4 days later I got the admission because I applied as soon as possible. The application opened. That is why I'm saying you that once the application opens, you should prepare your documents in well advance so that you can apply as soon as possible. Okay, so when I applied, I got the admission in just 4 days from University of Koblenz in Landau, and I decided to get into University of Koblenz because I was not getting any response from this TUKL. So I decided to go for University of Koblenz, and I prepared my documents for visa and everything. I started my process with the blocked account, and I used Expatrio for my blocked account, and the process was very smooth with Expatrio. you don't face any issues with the Expetrio. There is just some formalities for transferring the money like that A2 form, but it's very easy to do all those things. But if you have any queries regarding an Expetrio or anything, you can just put it down in the comments and I'll make sure to reply to that. Okay, so there is Expetrio, and I applied for Expetrio, and I just did all my blocked account thing in just like a week or something. Okay, so after I got my blocked account confirmation, and also with Expetrio you get your health insurance done. So I got my travel health insurance, my health insurance, my blocked account done with Expetrio only. And then I had my admission letter, I had my presence letter, and then you fill a online visa application form at the website. I'll link the website in the description box for you. You just fill that application form in that, and you have to fill that application form very carefully. Okay, then you fill that application form and then you take a visa appointment. Now I will suggest you that you take a visa appointment when you get admission from any of the university. Even if it's not your desired one, just take appointment when you get admission from any of the university, because later you can just change your documents and you can apply for another university. You don't have to take appointment again for that. Okay, so just take appointment with any admission letter, and once you have got that appointment, you just visit the VFS in your particular consulate. In my case it was Delhi, so I went to VFS Delhi. I had appointment earlier. I had appointment for 6th of July, but because of COVID reasons, it got postponed to 5th of August. So then I had my appointment on 5th of August, and till now the process was very smooth. On 5th of August, I submitted my documents there, though it took like 7 hours for me in VFS to submit my documents. Even though I had a premium lounge service, it took 7 hours for me to submit my documents. So I would suggest you not to take that premium lounge service. It's just bullshit. It's just a method of making money for them. Okay, so you submit your documents and everything, and then you get a tracking number and everything for tracking your application, but it doesn't work at all. It always shows that your application is still at VFS and it's under processing. It doesn't show anything. So there are particular email IDs through which you can get your visa application updates. So I'll link that email ID in the description box so you can check that also. Okay, once you have submitted your documents, the process is that they will send your documents to the city council of that particular city in which you have applied. Okay, like I applied for TU Kaiserslautern, so they transmitted my electronic visa application to the university, and then they transmitted my original documents which I submitted to the VFS to the city council of the Kaiserslautern. Okay, generally it takes only a week or something for this transmitting of documents in electronic visa application, but in my case somehow it took 20 days. So I had appointment on 5th of August, and then my documents were transmitted to the Kaiserslautern on 25th of August. I don't know why it happened, but it took this like 20 days or something. After that, like, it was hell. uh, Generally the people get visa within a month, like 30 or 45 days. Like most of the people who were in that WhatsApp group for the university, they got their visa like in 30 to 45 days, but my visa took like around 3 months or something. Yeah, 2.5 or 3 months or something. Whenever I asked for any visa updates from the city council, they just told me not to ask for any updates, for any individual updates, because they're very busy with all this work and they are trying to do it as quick as possible. This is what they say. But there is another email ID through which I got some updates, like like the documents are in the Kaiserslautern, they reached on this date, and it is still in processing. So it was like for 2.5 months it was in processing. And my enrollment date for university, it was on 22nd of October. It was getting very close to that, and I had lost all the hopes that my visa would come before that. But somehow I got my visa on 14th of October. I had 7 days only to reach to Kaiserslautern, and then in the very same day I went to VFS Delhi again to submit my passport for getting it stamped. Okay, like in Delhi you have to get your passport stamped separately. Okay, but in that what is it in another consulates, they just take your passport along with it and they send you back once you get the approval with a stamp only. But in Delhi you have to go separately for the stamping. Okay, so I submitted my passport on 14th and I got it back on 20th October, luckily, because it takes almost 10 days for stamping also. But I got it on 20th October, and I had already booked my flight for 22nd of October, because I was hoping that I would get it before the date of enrollment or something. So luckily I got it before that, and on 22nd I had my flight with Air India and I landed Frankfurt, and from Frankfurt I took a train to Kaiserslautern and I came here. But when I came here I was already late for the enrollment. It was like past 4 o'clock in the evening, and they take enrollment like only till 2:30 or something. Okay, so then I requested them, I literally begged them to take my enrollment on 25th of October. So yeah, it worked out and I went on 25th of October to do my enrollment. And yeah, and yesterday I got my student card from the university and everything. So everything is sorted right now and everything is going pretty smooth. And yes, and later then I applied for my current account to activate my blocked account. And yes, the one thing is that once you land here you have to take appointment for everything. Okay, so once you land here, just take 1 or 2 days to settle down and make sure to book appointment for everything like city registration and banks and that visa extension. Just make sure to take appointments for everything, because without appointments they won't do a single thing for you. So I took my appointment for bank, I took my appointment for city registration, and I have already taken my appointment for that visa extension thing. So by next month I'll be done with everything of this. So yeah, this was like my journey to Kaiserslautern. It had its ups and downs, but once I finally reached here, it was like very satisfying. The city is pretty great. Everything is very nice. The weather is not so harsh right now, but probably by next month it will be very harsh. Yeah. So I guess, yeah. So I guess this was all from my journey. So I would again suggest you to prepare well in advance for coming here. Prepare all your documents as soon as possible. Make sure to fulfill all the requirements for the university. Make sure to take the appointment as soon as possible. If they don't reply to your mails, just call VFS, because they usually don't reply to mails like early. They reply very late. So try calling them, and you can even visit VFS if it works. Many people tried it to get appointments and maybe it worked for them, so you can try that also. So this is my suggestion for you, and once you land here, take appointments for everything as soon as possible. So this was all from my side in this video. In next video I'll be showing you my apartment, and yes, yeah, and I'll be making regular vlogs from now on. I'll show you around the city, I'll show you the university and everything. I'll make a campus tour video also. Yeah, so if you are nearby Kaiserslautern, if you're already in Germany and if you're nearby Kaiserslautern, and if you want to meet up with me, maybe we can arrange that also and make a short video and to motivate others to come to Germany and prosper in their career and all things. So yeah, this is all from my side. I hope to see you next time on the other side of the screen. Bye bye.